Hey guys, Ranzera here on Undead Legacy version 2.2.19. Today, we're going to be turning in this fetch quest and buying out the rest of Rekt's magazines. We're going to be running this tier 2 buried supplies, and then we're going to hoof it all the way to the other side of the map to do tier 2 and tier 3 clears at Butcher Pete's and all those cabinets respectively. By the time we finish all that, it'll probably be getting close to evening. So at that point, we will be coming back here to work on our basement that we're slowly carving out. And since this is already grown, we're going to go ahead and... There we go. Wondering why I wasn't picking it up. We're going to go ahead and harvest all this stuff, put it away. There we go. Is there anything I wanted to take with? Yeah, once again, we'll punt on all of the purples. I need to get those mods made for them. Just a matter of finding time to cram it in. All right, just so happens on our way over here, there is 2 drops. Now, I haven't been keeping too close a track of this, but I feel like we shouldn't be getting clusters of these. I don't know if that's a dedicated server thing or what. I remember this dropping, and I remember I didn't grab it. I certainly don't think we should have 2 here. That kind of irks me, 'cause it makes me feel like I'm cheating. I don't like feeling like I'm cheating. Alright, we'll take care of this guy real quick and get right to it. It's no mystery why I don't run these early game. Just not worth it at all for the time investment back then. But now that I one-hit all dirt, it's actually not too bad.
For you, friend, if you're interested.
Nope, not interested in any of those. Next up, Rekt. I know that feel, Rekt.
Well, you proved me wrong. Now take your reward and get the hell out of here. Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy. Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Okay, he doesn't have any bullets. I remembered once again that I haven't been picking those up. Alright, next we're gonna go over to Aldo's cabinets. That should be the closest one. One thing I forgot to mention is because we've completed both of these POIs before, this is gonna go very quickly. We're probably gonna have more than half of the day left by the time we're done. So we'll be able to find some other stuff to do. Namely, our base project. Oh, I forgot. I one-shot the non-feral cops. I'll just finish up the whole lower floor first, and then I'll get all of this in one swell swoop. He was feral too. Definitely time to kick it up a notch. Okay, let's get the first room. I am liking that I'm finally starting to see harder zombies, but now I'm so OP that, you know, I'm two-shotting radiated, so that's when it's my clue to finally turn up the difficulty. I'm starting to think that I've outgrown Warrior entirely. So I think what the plan is going to be, next time I remember to actually change my server settings, I'll do that, but I'll definitely do it before Horde Day 49. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to triple the number of zombie alive. That would be 24. So right now I'm using the default 8. As I was doing a QA thing before. So I was keeping as many default settings as possible. We'll see what 24 feels like, and we'll kick it up to survivalist. And I'll look and see what other settings there are. I don't remember what my old difficulty settings were, because it's been a long time for me at this point. I've been QA testing this for Subquake since Alpha 18, and I had a whole lot of difficulty stuff for Alpha 18, including my own gamestages.xml file for Horde that would see different zombies, and I'd get it was all game stage scaled too. It wasn't sort of like a, I don't know what you call it, a difficulty change expressly, even though I did want it to be harder, but it wasn't sort of like a masochism run. That's what the word I was looking for. It's not like a masochist file, but you know, just make it harder, not so easy. And I'll probably look into bringing some of the elements of that back. I'd get stuff like zombie bears and Grace spawning on Horde nights as I got to higher game stages. It's a good time. But the biggest reason why I did that file was I was so tired of seeing only the same zombies in each wave. You'd see like, I don't know, maybe 10. There's a lot of zombies in this game. So if you're only using a little bit of them, you're just kind of wasting all that. So that's why I made that file, really. I wanted it to be a little harder. I wanted to use more of the game's assets. And I liked it a lot more. I'll have to change parts of it, I think. I had a special low-level radiated Horde boss in there. And I don't know if it would still work the way I have it. Basically, I made a radiated Arlene, but I gave her, like, Mo stats. Feral Mo stats. And I gave her just a little bit of regen, that sort of thing. I actually did a huge overhaul of the difficulty of the game for a content creator by the name of X-Wins, and he just never used any of it, which kind of made me feel like I wasted my time, because he claimed to like difficulty stuff, and then when actually presented with difficulty, he decided to stop playing the game entirely. Let's see. To pop a pill or not? How close? That's pretty close. And I remember I could nerd pull up to that loot room really easily. So I think we're gonna eye candy this. I remember to go downstairs and pick up our supplies before I get out of here. It looked like it was really close. Probably would help if I pick these up. I actually don't need to put any effort into picking these up anymore. I've got like 200 bolts. I got the indicator for it a second ago. Yeah, 3 meters. I bet it's in that room down here. There we go. Okay. We're gonna hop out the back and grab some of the resource blocks on our way back to the car. There, I just need to drop a little bit of weight. Not a ton. Well, this stuff being... Okay, empty. Good. That guy can eat shit. Oh. Very nice. This POI went into the game in Alpha 17. I had a really interesting time in here once. I don't remember the specifics, but I was like level 1, and somebody else was in here before me, and all the sleepers were game staged for them. I don't know why they weren't dead. Maybe they're doing just the same thing I'm doing now, but yeah, that was a good time. Back then, it was a lot easier to get up to feral stage. And the ferals in the Alpha 17 experimental, boy, did they mean business. Holy Hannah. There. That should be plenty. That'll get us through this place. Come on. There you go. Back in Alpha 17, this room had like some zombies spawn in it that made it feel kind of like a trap, and they got rid of that since, because I was here last time and there wasn't anything interesting in here, and it isn't anything this time either. That's a little disappointing. They need more challenge again. They accidentally made the game too hard for like 1 or 2 experimental builds back in Alpha 17. It's been nothing but easier since. You just straight up missed me. I didn't dodge. Which was fine with me, actually. I didn't mind that the game was so hard back then. Especially now that it's getting progressively easier. They completely neutered the game by the end of Alpha 17. And then they made it even worse in Alpha 18. I think 18 is the one where we got the steel sledgehammer. And this game has been on training wheels ever since. Back in Alpha 18, I used to occasionally loot a steel sledgehammer out of a car on day 1. I just completely trivialized runs. They walked that much of it back. But only with a system that isn't very good. There are blocks over here, guys. Come on. I think you're walkers. Okay. I think I'll slam one of those. Oh, and there's our supplies. I don't even have to spend effort looking for them. Kind of weird being done with my stuff so early in the day. Oh, hello. I just assumed he was already active. Oh, good, we got the yellow dot. I was just trying to think, where could the last zombie be? Oh, it's gonna be a vulture. Okay. Then I'm just gonna feel just fine finishing up in here first. Okay. Okay. Excellent. And it's just about 4 o'clock. I think we'll wrench this guy. We'll leave the other one. This really is record time for us because we got a late start because I keep edging my end times later and later.
What's your story? I never would have guessed you'd pull through, but you did. So here you go. I have a little aside. Glad you.
I think we'll do both of them, actually. Let's do that buried supplies real quick. Wow, that was quick. All right. No battle music, so we only got 3. Let's get out of here.
Looking for something special? I lost the bet on this one. Here's some money. I got a job for you. Great. If you're lucky and pull this off, I'll take care of you.
Yeah, that's no big deal. We'll run that one.
I got better things to do than stare at the likes of you.
Oh, that does work. Cool.
Was there something else? Was there something else? I only do business with real customers.
Okay. That was fairly productive. And we learned the Desert Vulture qualifies for that Magnum bonus to reduce prices.
Here's your pay for a job kind of rough. You didn't get bit, did you? You need some work? I need some commission. Hurry back soon, and I'll have a nice reward for you. Well, you just brightened my day. I'm glad I could help you. Thanks for the business.
Okay.
We're open from dawn to dusk, since, you know, we don't...
We're just gonna be real quick about this. There, that'll be plenty enough room. Been a very long time since I've been down in one of these. Gonna want a zone of control at some point. Okay, that's where the bear is. So we're not gonna fight the bear fair. I think we're gonna pull it to our turret, and it's gonna be automatic weapons fire, as well as the turret shooting at it. Get these corpses so they don't muck with our run speed. Take a sneak attack shot if we can get one, otherwise we're not. That was still closer than I thought it would be. All right, let's head home. Trying to remember if we had the Wandering Horde today. Man, I have such a bad memory. Very nice. An hour before dark, and we're in the base for the night. Oh, sticks have no burn time. Wait, didn't I put a bunch of iron in there? Hmm. Oh, maybe that's what I smelted today. There. I just want this working pretty much non-stop till we get all through that. Technical difficulties! That's looking pretty decent. Oh yeah, we're gonna give up the Magnum. Okay, so we're gonna continue working underneath the base. We got pretty much all night to do it, so that'll be nice. Ah, yes, I remember. We were shoring up the sides. And it occurs to me I did not bring an upgrade tool. Yeah, okay. One of the trials and tribulations of digging underneath your support structure is figuring out how to keep digging without collapsing your base. So we're gonna mine out the whole middle of this room first. Then we can strategically go in onto the sides and fill it in, replacing the dirt as we go. Actually, I know what's going to help us out. I had a couple skill points. I haven't picked up some of these meticulous packers. Boom, boom. Suddenly, we aren't so encumbered. Okay. First things first, we're going to replace these corners. Got counter blocks. We need a space of 5 for these. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is 5 by 5 down here. So I can have it so the door literally opens up into it. You don't even enter the room. You just, from the side here, you loot it. It'll be a nice one and done deal. I like it. Okay. Oh, actually, this one's going to be ceiling. Let's take these two out, because they're going to be part of the ceiling. Beautiful. We're going to open up into these, oops, wrong tool, into the wings first, and then if we get enough of these to do a fifth, we will do so one at a time, so we can test how these behave in Horde. Huh. Gonna fill that in now. In the past, I've had problems with boards glitching through the ground into my base. I think I might have talked about it before, but essentially how it worked was I had a underground entrance and exit to my base, and they would love to just glitch through the ground into the tunnel on Horde nights. I eventually ended up setting up shotgun turrets down there to clean them up whenever it happened, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I would kind of like to avoid it entirely. Oh, same issue over here. Okay, and from there we can just get this all the way out. It looks like I'm capping it off, but I assure you I'm not. We're just getting the structure of the room figured out, and then I can go down in selective areas, one area at a time. Just doing it in stages. That way you don't piss off structural integrity. I think these outermost ones are actually not even on structural parts of the wall. I think that's one farther back. Only on this one and this one that's structural. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's see how this looks from upstairs. Yeah, that's what I assumed would be happening. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and upgrade all this to concrete too. Drop off some of this clay while we're up here. All right, let's work on this one next. Looking good. Yeah, I think we're gonna quickly get to the point where we need to start smelting this clay into bricks. Okay, looks like we have everything basically in order around here. So, we'll go ahead and pack it up for today. Oops. Alright, next time on DBZ, we're going to be doing this Cable Guys Never Made It, as well as one of these Blitz defenses. Maybe. Oh, did I skip a Blitz defense? No, I didn't. Alright. We got Blitz defense, Cable Dudes. We got a fetch and clear pretty close to the house. And we're going to do this tier 2 clear. And it's going to be back into the basement to probably mine out the stone parts of it. The one side is very close to the point where I can just go straight down. And when I get there, we'll try to hollow out the area for the... I think we'll do the oil. No, we'll do the ore one first, because we got a lot of oil shell. And that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. I'm not sure if we'll finish in time tomorrow to place it. We're probably looking at more like day 48 for that. But I think we're going to have a lot of time again tomorrow. We just don't have very many quests. The traders keep spawning them out in the middle of nowhere that I don't want to drive to. So looking like pretty light for daytime activities. I think I'm completely out of interesting things to do in town. And get rid of both these small stiffs on here. Yeah, town is starting to look a little barren in terms of stuff we can hit. All right. With that, I'll wish you guys a great rest of your evening. I'll catch you in the next episode.